Good morning, YouTube. Today we're working on the RV, polishing up one of the wheels. So, you take a little steel wool and a little polish and start working on this wonderful little Alcoa wheel. So we got some metal polish and quadruple old steel wool. And we're going to knock down all the oxidation, and then we're going to polish it up with my drill and a little cotton fabric pad, and it'll shine it up and make it pretty. This stuff's good on chrome, it's good on aluminum, it's good on stainless steel. Actually, all metal that I come across so far, this polish is really good. I don't recommend using the steel wool all the time, but it helps break down the oxidation. When you have some of the aluminum starts to oxidize and it starts percolating all those little pimples, the steel wool is good for knocking that down. Basically, if you want it perfect, you've got to machine it and then go from there. But since this is not a hot rod, it's just an RV, we're going to make it look as good as it can look without getting too technical. I might pull this wheel eventually, because I have to do a brake service on this thing, and when they're apart, it'll help gain access to all the angles of the wheel. So that day's coming pretty soon, maybe in about a week. But for moving it back and forth and putting it out on the street, I do not want to make it look like it's unkempt, because that'll bring tickets. This RV, I checked yesterday with the Newport Beach parking district, and this RV has accrued 23 parking tickets, 5 of which are outstanding. So I'll have to get that taken care of before they come out with a hook and drag this thing away. So anyway, now that it has a parking lot to park in overnight, there's not going to be issues with this thing out on the street. But before, it didn't have a home. It just parked out on the road, and the cops would come by and go, "Oh, there's that RV again," and they would ticket it. Somebody didn't charge up the battery. I wonder who that was. Randy. Dead battery. So much for an easy morning. Now I gotta do it by hand. Oh, well. See how nice that looks? That stuff really does work well, pulling all the oxidation off of the aluminum. It's easier to do these when they're bigger. This is a small wheel. Small keeps you restricted on the hand movements. But anyway, we'll make it work, right? You got lemons, you make lemonade. And you got pea, you need a bathroom. Or you make pea soup. Put some on those lug nuts. Make them look a little better until I take them apart and treat them with the acid. Chunk off the wheel, off the tire. Nothing looks worse than crappy looking tires. Knock some of the dirt off of this thing. Little by little, 20 minutes a day. Next thing you know, it's finished. All right. Uh-oh. Smearing it.